Well, good Saturday morning and greetings from Radio Wasteland Records here in England. Hopefully your day is off to a wonderful start. It's sunny out right now, but we had a little bit of a rain go through, and it's going to be a hot one today from what I can tell. So make sure you're protecting your records, kids, and pets and vehicles, not necessarily in that order, but do take care to keep track of everything. We wouldn't want anything adverse happening to any of your loved ones or possessions in there. So just keep a watch. Lots of stuff going on today. We're going to cover some new releases, got an announcement about our Sunday hours. But first off, a couple of quick hellos. Anne saying happy Saturday and greetings for you, to you as well as Danny EP. Welcome and thanks for joining us here today. Okay, quick announcement, and then we'll get to the drawing for the Hairball tickets, if I can find my thing on that as well. Tomorrow, Sunday, August 29th, we will be closed. Normally we're open on Sundays from noon to 5, but we've got some family together time planned. You guys mentioned or saw hopefully last week, young James the Younger was back from the Air Force, but we're going to spend some time with him tomorrow. So we will be closed on Sunday this week. That'll go back to normal the week after. So if you're looking to do some crate digging on this weekend, today's the day to do it. We'll put up a post or something on that as well to make sure that folks know about that. So, okay. So last week as well, we announced that we had gotten a couple of tickets to a show called Hairball, which is happening tonight in Saginaw at the Huntington Event Park. Gets underway at 7:30 p.m. And we were fortunate enough to get a couple of tickets to give away from the folks at Huntington Bank, and we thank them for that as well. So we've got not a lot, so your chances are good if you drew on this, but we're going to go ahead and draw that name. I can pull that over there. There we go. We will draw that name now, and I dig around. Jeff Binder, our friend Jeff. We will contact Jeff, but congratulations, Jeff. You have got 2 tickets to see Hairball tonight. If you still want to go, I'm sure there are tickets available for that. I'm trying to remember how much they are. It doesn't look like they're, oh no, these are comp. So not sure how much they are, but you can check. I can't see the typeset on there, but take a look when you get a chance and check out Hairball. Imitating a lot of great 80s Hairball rockers in costume from what I can see. Now, straight on the heels of that, our friends at Huntington Bank also have given us 2 tickets for the September 9th show for Chris Jansen at the Huntington Event Park. So we're going to turn right around and, open up the drawing for that. If you want to, you've got today and then all next week to drop your name in. We'll do another live drawing on, this is Thursday the 9th. So we're probably going to have to draw that much sooner, but we'll figure that out and pass that info on. But if you're a fan, it's country artist Chris Jansen. Again, we're asking that you really only enter if you can or really, really want to go, so these tickets don't go to waste. But we'll contact Jeff. Again, congratulations on winning those Hairball tickets, and thanks again to the folks at Huntington Events Park for bringing that into us to give away. Robin says, good morning. Good morning, Robin. Thank you for being here, as well as Rick. Closing in honor, yes, I'm sorry, in honor of your birthday. Happy birthday tomorrow, Rick, and thank you very much for that. And thanks, Danny, for there as well. Okay. Where am I here? A couple of new releases. Yesterday's drop video, if you haven't had a chance, go back and check it out. It is Beach Boys Heavy, Laden with Beach Boys. We still do have a bunch of good Beach Boys vintage vinyl stuff left, as well as a couple of other new Beach Boy releases that we'll get to in a moment. But we also had a late arrival. Our distributor got stuff a little bit late. So we had a package come in, and I had put in for a bunch of Rolling Stones. We'll get to that in a little bit. Charlie Watts, of course, passing earlier this week, and we're going to celebrate that with some cool Stones as well. But a late edition, and this thing has been really in the works for a long time. It had been delayed. This is the Bare Naked Ladies 20th anniversary deluxe edition of their Maroon album. And originally, I think this was supposed to come out in March. It was announced way earlier in the year, and then production delays kept that from coming out. Well, now it is finally here. Almost didn't make it for yesterday's release, but we did get, and it really is a couple of copies. This is on the Run Out Groove label, so when it's done and gone, it's done and gone. But some great hits from Bare Naked Ladies on here. Never Do Anything. Pinch Me is on here. Falling for the First Time. Too Little, Too Late. Sell, Sell, Sell. Humor of the Situation. Baby Seat. And because it's the deluxe edition, it's got 2 extra tracks, including Green Christmas and Falling for the First Time, a demo version of that. So you BNL fans, check this out. Now, 20 years, can you believe that? Kim and I were just talking about this. We saw this concert 20 years ago at Pine Knob, just a few days before September 11th, 2001 happened. Kind of a surreal thing to think about going back, but great show, great album. We do have, I think, 2 of these. I may have a couple of more coming next week, depending on my distributor, but we'll see what happens. But if you're a BNL fan, check it out. Now on to the Beach Boys. The brand new release as of yesterday of Feel Flows. This is the Sunflower and Surf's Up Sessions, 1969 through 1971. This is kind of a neat little thing. It's 2 albums on a double LP set. It is Sunflower and Surf's Up. And what they've done is, unlike a lot of these extra hit or extra content albums, they put side A and side B of the original Sunflower album and Surf's Up in their original order, and then they put the extra tracks at the end of each side. So it's not just one record of the original and then another record of the other. It's both albums as they were originally laid out on each side, with the extra tracks coming at the end of that side. So that's kind of a pretty cool thing. It's got 8 previously unreleased bonus tracks on that. And then we do have 1 box set left of the Feel Flows. This is the extended edition of that. 4 LPs with 44 previously unreleased tracks, 7 previously unreleased songs, rare photos, a new essay, and a collectible lithograph inside of that. I'm holding it wrong for you Beach Boys fans. So 4 LP box set coming in at about $80. So that's pretty cool. We've got 1 of those in stock for you Beach Boys fans. Yesterday also saw the issuing of a splatter vinyl version of Everclear, the very best of. So their best of stuff on there like Santa Monica, Wonderful, Everything to Everyone, and Brown Eyed Girl, the Van Morrison. Real cool cut from Everclear as well. Something for Porcupine Tree, and I love this album cover. That's so cool. It is recordings. It's a 2 LP set of classic recordings from the Stupid Dream and Lightbulb Sun sessions. So some neat stuff for you Porcupine Tree fans. New stuff from an artist called Ash, and the album is called Ashland. I've got to get that right. Translucent clear vinyl with a poster inside of this one. So check that out if you wish. And a big one here, we've got the original master recording from the folks at Mobile Fidelity Sound Labs, the Son of Schmilson, the follow-up to Harry Nilsson's Smilshin. Man, there's a lot of Milsons I got to get out there today. This one is pretty cool. It's turned into a double LP, 45 RPM, numbered 3914 out of 5,000, I believe, on this one. But it's got the hit Spaceman on there. And also featuring the work of Peter Frampton's on this, Nicky Hopkins, and George Harrison appears on this album as well. So great work. Going to sound great. It's an original master recording of Nilsson's Son of Schmilson. So check it out. We only have 1 copy of this. When those are gone as well. Another new release from yesterday. It's Bill and Ted's Face the Music soundtrack to this. Some very cool stuff on there from the likes of Weezer, Cold War Kids, Mastodon is on this. Poor Stacy, Lamb of God, Blame It on Youth, and Wild Stallions, of course. Whoa, who would have figured that would be on there? Couple of copies of that. We got some restocks rather, of recent issues. Generation Axe is Steve Vai, Yngwie Malmsteen, and others. Zakk Wylde, Nuno as well, covering the Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen on 10-inch, a limited edition on there as well. These are numbered, by the way. I didn't realize that. So it's a limited edition of 5,000. We got another copy of Cheap Tricks, Another World. This is just the black vinyl version. Someone had been asking for us to get a hold of Weezer's Blue album, so we do have a couple of copies of that. Swing in and grab that if you want to. And Jeff chimes in, excellent. All right. And Jeff says, good morning. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, onward as well. The shipment that came in late yesterday, I was hoping to get here a little bit earlier, but so things are. With the passing of Charlie Watts, I thought we better stock up on some stones for you folks that want to remember. We have got reissues And the majority of these reissues, by the way, are half-speed masters. So they're going to sound very, very nice. We've got Undercover, a half-speed master of Dirty Work with the Harlem Shuffle on that as well. Some Girls, a half-speed master of Some Girls, which is really cool. However, I was a little upset that they didn't recreate the die-cut cover on that. But still, it's going to be a great sounding recording. It's Only Rock and Roll. Again, a half-speed mastered audio to sound very nice on there as well. The Goat's Head Soup. This was reissued, I believe, late last year, earlier this year. So that is there. A 50th anniversary of Let It Bleed on 180 gram. We'll have to spin my copy so we can put this out a little later today. And then Biggie, a half-speed master of Exile on Main Street, double LP from the Stones, as well as I think we've got, yep, we do have a copy of Hot Rocks in here as well. So RIP Charlie, and we have got some great Stones stuff to help celebrate and get us forward on that. Okay, wow, I think I got through just about everything I needed to get through. So don't forget, as I'd mentioned, that tomorrow we will be closed. So that's Sunday. So if you want to get out and visit us and pick some of this stuff up, make sure you do it today. We're going to be open from now, well, 2 minutes from now, until 6 p.m. tonight. Actually, I believe Heather's going to be here shortly to help get us through the day as well. We're going to get some records cleaned for the next week or two. So stop by and say hi. We are at 716 George Street, just north of downtown Midland, for all of your vinyl needs. And then, as I said, tomorrow, Sunday, the 29th, we will be closed. Just a day off to spend some time with family before young James heads back to Texas to resume his Air Force duties. I'm sorry, Airman First Class James. I have to say that correctly.
Airman First Class James Gleason.
Airman First Class James Gleason. We're getting that out there. So, all right, you folks have a great weekend. Otherwise, if you get a chance to, please stop down and see us. We would look forward to that greatly as well. One final note, Robin says, good seeing you. Yes, yep. Thank you very much for checking and saying hey. All right, guys, I will let us go. We'll give Jeff a call. Don't forget, if you want to enter to win a pair of tickets to see Chris Jansen on Thursday, September 9th in Saginaw, stop in and drop your name into the box for that, and we'll draw that coming up very, very soon. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. The air conditioning is running here, by the way, just to kind of say if you want to. All right, folks, have a great one, and we will talk to you next Saturday from the Wasteland. Hey, don't forget to hit subscribe, by the way. I keep forgetting to say that, and I'm supposed to. YouTube, hit that subscribe. We passed 500 subs last week, and very much thanks to all of you for doing that. So, all right, guys, I'm done talking. Later. Have a good one.